Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about self-acceptance, radical acceptance for self-love and trusting the universe. And this story is very personal and vulnerable for me. It actually has taken me some time to feel like I was in a good place to be able to share it with you. But I wanted to share it because I want you to see that we all go through our own stuff and that healing is a journey. It's a constant peeling back of the layers, healing you at your deeper level. So you might think that something is healed and then all of a sudden it's coming back into your experience. And you're like, dang, I really thought that I cleared that, but it's important because we don't recognize how deeply ingrained our stuff is, basically. So my journey started, I don't know, it's like a week and a half ago or something. And I woke up and I just kind of felt like this low level anxiety. And so, I was saying my affirmations, trying to get into a good headspace to, to release it, to understand it, and connect deeply with it. So I started doing my emotional freedom technique tapping after that without the tapping. So I just started doing my affirmations. Yes, I have anxiety right now, but I love and accept myself. Yes, I have anxiety, but I love and I accept myself. And I just kept saying it over and over again. And I guess because I have done it so many times, like I have the muscle memory to not have to include the EFT tapping. But anyway, so I was doing that and I started to calm down, and I kind of realized that I needed to start saying that I love and I accept myself about everything in every moment. If you notice, like my mouth, it pulls down this side. Sometimes my eye is a little heavier looking than this one, like the eyelid is a little heavier looking than this one. Because with my shoulder injury, my other muscles were trying to compensate. And so it created a lot of pulling in my neck and in my chest and in my back muscles and in my tricep. It has gotten immensely better, but there's still some of the residual that's left. But I just started saying to myself, because the droopingness, the pulling, the tension, I guess, it created like a feeling of I didn't want people to look at me, I guess, or I always wondered if people would notice more so. That's more so what it was. I wondered if people notice and, what they thought about me. Like it matters. It doesn't matter. But I realized that I needed to start saying, you know what, even if the tension doesn't get released in my mouth, even if my eye is drooping to the ground, I mean, I love and I accept myself, because how can I ever expect someone else to love me if I don't love me? And I just kept saying that over and over again. And like all of a sudden, I just felt like this tension really start to release for me. And honestly, I feel like it's not completely better, but it is. Like there's a noticeable difference. And I didn't say all of those things so that it would release. My intention wasn't to make it let go. My intention was to love and accept myself no matter whether it left or not. And then guess what? It left because I wasn't holding on to all of the emotion behind it, that keeps it kind of stuck. I wasn't allowing healing to enter into the deeper layers of my body just because I was so, holding on to not wanting it to be a part of my life. So that's what happened with that. While I was saying this, I was also on my way to the bank, and here's where it gets a little more vulnerable for me. I was on my way to the bank. I just got my new roof on from Sally, if that tells you how long it has taken, like insurance and everything, to get things squared away. But I finally got my new roof put on, and the insurance hasn't paid me all of the money yet, so I'm having to pay for some of it out of pocket. Well, and part of it I had to put on a credit card. So I'm on my way to the bank, like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a cash advance on my credit card. It's fine. Now I get there, and the lady, the teller is saying, well, have you called your bank to let them know that you're going to need a cash advance? Have you gotten all of that set up? And I was like, no. And all of a sudden, this feeling of just embarrassment came over me. Um, there were other people coming in line, and I had to step away and get on the phone. Like, I couldn't complete my transaction. I had to step away and get on the phone with my credit card company to help open up my cash advance abilities, and just deeply, deeply embarrassed. And, I've gotten to a good point in my life where I have been able to say, it doesn't matter. But at that moment, I noticed how much of it I really hadn't cleared. And so as I was on the phone, I literally just felt like I wanted to curl up in a little ball, and hide and disappear. But I told myself, yes, I feel embarrassed right now, but I love and I accept myself. Yes, I feel embarrassed right now, but I love and I accept myself. And all of a sudden, like, my shoulders started to pull back, and my, head started to, I just started to stand tall. And I felt like, even though I have those feelings, I don't have to let them pull me down. I can really just love myself no matter how I feel. And I think that that's what radical acceptance is that, yes, you recognize that you're having the thoughts that then turn into the emotions that turn into the chemical feeling that we feel. But you can say, I don't have to let it drag me down. I like to think of it as like we're just treading water, or like we're swimming in the ocean, and we're trying to get from one side to the other, and from one piece of land to another piece of land. And on the way, I know this might seem very scary for you guys, so if you can put it in a different way, do that. But for me, I think of it as like I'm swimming and I'm on my way, and all of a sudden something tries to pull me down, like into the water, to drown me. And I feel like that's what our heavy emotions do, is they try to pull us down. And the more that we can say is like, yep, I feel you tugging at my foot, but I love and I accept myself, you have the strength to keep your head above the water, to keep moving forward. I get that visual a lot when I'm trying to, like, when I notice a feeling coming on, and trying to, just stay high vibrational. I get that visual a lot, of being pulled under water and then not allowing it to. My swim is stronger than anything that you could throw at me. So, like, my resilience, my high vibrations, my soul, my self love is higher than any emotion that can be thrown at me, or any outside force. Um, so I hope that helps. And also, and I don't want this to be a pity party. This isn't a pity party. Like, I'm totally fine. Let me tell you, all of the abundance that has come about since all of this has happened is tremendous, because not only was I able to say, yes, I'm embarrassed right now, but I love and I accept myself. I also said, I'm trusting the life process, and I trust that God, the universe, source, whatever you want to call it, is what is the word I use for it? Is prospering me now. Sorry. Yeah, God is prospering me now, and He has. So, but if we get caught up in the life process, like, things are meant to heal you. The stuff that hurts is meant to be your message that, hey, there's a deeper level that needs healing. And if we allow ourselves to just only focus on the pain, we miss the message. So had I wallowed on the fact that, I don't have the money right now, and I don't necessarily feel like I'm where I should be, had I just focused on that and not trusted that I'm in my divine right place at the divine right time according to the divine right plan, and really just focused on my self-love, it would have pulled me down, which it has in the past, just dwelling all day on it. But you know what? After I left there, I went home and changed, and then I went and grabbed lunch with one of my girlfriends, and it was the most amazing time. And I didn't even talk about any of the stuff that happened at the bank or how I was feeling in the morning. I just moved on with my life, and was just able to have fun with her and enjoy some really good Mexican food. veggie fajitas all the way. Yeah, so, and then it also doesn't allow God to, I mean, we block our blessings because you're in a low vibrational state. In order to receive everything that you're putting into your vortex, like Abraham Hicks says, you absolutely have to be at a high vibrational state. Yes, things can flow into your experience if you're not, but to be able to manifest, and to enable to keep your body healthy and well, you need to be at a high vibrational state. So working through those things that are requiring your attention are important, and then also being able to let them go once you have really unfolded the message is important. So like I said, this is not a pity party. I hope that you can see yourselves in me and in my story, and so that you can gain kind of a roadmap on how to navigate those really big emotions. Okay. Pretty sure it's like mental health month, mental health awareness month or week or something like that. I've been seeing a lot of posts on Facebook for it. So I figured that this was probably divine timing to uh, send this out to you guys. So yeah, let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, share the video. If there's anything specific you guys want me to talk about, you can shoot me a message. And if you have any questions, you can also let me know in the comments as well. So anyway, I love talking to you guys so much, and I can't wait to share more with you. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Today's Friday, May 6th, 2022. And I hope that it is a wonderful day for you. It's rainy here in Florida, but it's cleansing, right? So I love you guys so much, and I wish you all the best.